Hey, what's up? Alright, let's start this video by reviewing the lessons that we've gone over in the past few videos playing Thatch. Alright, I've been taking notes so I can remember, because the thumbnails and titles are like a direct reflection of the progression in my mind. So first off, we had wanting to see myself at full potential, and then we decided that we're here to play the game, not just to win. And then we decided to try to be the same person when losing, when winning. Same person when you lose as when you win, because I think that'll grow my strength. And then I have the game plan, but I need to execute. I think someone told me, oh yeah, you guys have recommended a few color schemes, but there was one that I just recently read, so I actually remember. I just read it today. There were some other ones, but I can't fully remember them. I'll have to look later or something. Thatch. This is not the right area. Can't I search in here? No? Alright, let's scroll through the ranked rewards. Where's Thatch? Is my volume right? I think my volume's right. Thatch, where are you, bro? Do I really just have to look for him? There you are. I guess I already have Skyforged. Wait, what? Why is Goldforged here but not Skyforged? Huh? Thatch? Are you bugging, bro? Hold on. Alright, I found him. Here he is. Oh. Nope, that's Goldforged again. Am I stupid? There he is. Let's buy this. I got like tons of glory. I got like hella glory. Alright, we got both of them. Now we're ready to play. Let's play the Skyforged. Let's look at the Goldforged. Alright, it's shiny. I think I like this one more. So anyway, we looked over the lessons. We're going to keep the mental under control. We're going to execute the game plan. The game plan, as stated previously, is most of my attacks should be either guaranteed safe or guaranteed hit. Okay? That's the premise of baiting and punishing. And the other part of the game plan is just constant fast movement. There's a guaranteed punish. Guaranteed safe. Guaranteed punish. See what I'm saying? But we're not going to get too in my own head. We're going to focus on what's in front of us. So I'm not going to call it out every time, because that takes way too much brain power. Nice. I got some stuff to think about, man. It's been, I mean, not the most eventful few days, but fairly eventful for me. The channel's been doing great. I appreciate all you guys showing up as usual. And also a lot of new people came in off of the last couple videos, so that's awesome. Big deal for me, because I love this stuff. So when the channel's doing well, and you guys are enjoying the videos, it's definitely it's a highlight for me. Where am I going? But aside from that, in the real world, well, I baked cookies, and it went well last week. So I tried to do it again this week. And what? That is the weirdest kill I've ever gotten, maybe. This time, though, I decided to try to cook like 3 or 4 things at once. So I was like, okay, I'm going to get a pot going, I'm going to get a pan going, and I'm going to get the oven going all at the same time. Which doesn't seem that crazy. It's really not. But I don't usually do it often, and maybe I'm not the best multitasker because of it. So I got all that going. I put something in the pot, something in the pan, something in the oven. But the oven was the last part, right? So I already had 2 things to look at. And I started mixing up cookie batter. And my hands were already dirty, so I was just like, I'm not going to go mess up stuff trying to find another mixing bowl. I'm just going to use one mixing bowl. Because that's the only one I already have. Like, all my other ones are either in the cupboard or they're dirty. So I was like, I can mix cookie batter in only one bowl. But it turns out you're supposed to mix the dry stuff and the wet stuff separately before you combine them. Why? I don't know. My friend tried explaining it to me. I already kind of forgot. Basically, they said it's like chemistry or something. Basically, alchemy or something. You feel me? different chemical reactions depending on the mixtures. I guess it's like different from mixing all of it together at the same time. But I just basically mixed it all in one bowl in a random order, and it left me with some very I'll get him. I'm playing well right now, guys. It left me with some very not cohesive batter. Like, it would not stick together. It would just fall apart whenever I grabbed it. So I couldn't even make it into cookie balls. I had to, like... Oh, nice. Wow, I'm actually going to two-stock this guy. Close. I just had to, like, dump it all onto the... It was, like, kind of goopy. So I just, like, poured more stuff in it to try to dry it out. But then it just got drier and it wasn't stickier. So it was kind of just, like, getting drier and it was still a mess. So it went from, like, slop to being, like, mud. If that makes sense. So it wasn't exactly an upgrade. So I basically... Wow, I can't believe that worked. I literally turned the recovery around. I almost messed it up. This is a great start. I like this guy's drip, though. I like the red. I like the icon. I don't know what all that is, but that's cool. Anyway, so I just kind of poured the mud onto the baking tray. I couldn't even form it into balls because it wouldn't really stick. It kind of just kept falling apart. And then I baked it, and now I basically have a giant pile of manure in my fridge, is what it looks like. I broke off a piece, and it's edible, but it is dense. It's dense, and it looks like a big poop. So if you ever want to bake cookies, make sure to actually follow the directions. Don't just take all the ingredients out and start freestyling. Because it's not as simple as the ingredients need to go together. They need to go together in a certain order. I don't know why, but it's just... apparently cooking is a science. Or baking, I guess. And you gotta obey the laws, or else you're gonna pay the price. And you're gonna end up with a big poop in your fridge. Anyway, other than that, well, today I was doing schoolwork, which freaking sucked. It's that kind of day where it's like, bro, I'd rather do anything else other than this. I think this is Lord Brack, so I'm gonna react accordingly. That was horrible from me. I was doing schoolwork, and I just had no idea what I was doing. So I used the last resort, bro. I pulled out the ultimate weapon. I called the AI guy on the phone, Microsoft Copilot. And I showed him my screen, and I was like, bro, how do I do this homework? I don't understand it. And he was basically wrong every time I asked him to do something. I was like, how do you do this problem? And his answers were, like, always off. But he helped me connect the dots, because his thought process was kind of there. His answers were just always wrong for some reason. But somehow I ended up understanding the thought behind it enough to get it all right. And now I'm boosting my grades. So W AI usage. You know, normally I'd be like kind of skeptical about AI. I still am, but I just find it so hard to learn from a class. Like, I just get so bored, and like I don't want to ask the teacher questions every 2 seconds. But for me, I think I need to put things into my own words and like conversate to learn something and absorb it well. And class just doesn't really offer that much. Like, I like talking to my classmates and stuff, but it's hard to find people that actually want to like do anything together outside of like class hours. Most people just leave instantly, and I'm one of those people, so it's like I'm kind of part of the problem. But it's hard to find, at least for me, it's hard to find people to study with most of the time, especially in this class, because I don't know anyone. I'd have to like go meet some new person, and I don't know. That's kind of a whole endeavor. So yeah, I fell behind. I resorted to AI, not to cheat exactly, but just to help me with some problems. And it kind of worked. It kind of worked. I think my own stupendous brain was really the reason it worked out, but it was definitely a new experience. Something that I don't want to repeat, but like it's nice to know that that can work sometimes. I don't know how to feel about AI as a whole, because I know like for art it's really lame, obviously. I think it's really lame to just like feed human art into the generator. And I know artists do not like it. And I know it's also supposed to be bad for the environment. Although I don't know exactly the numbers on that. I believe it. So yeah, there's a whole lot of concerns about it, but I heard it's really important in the job market nowadays. For most jobs, at least. Anything involving technology. I think a lot of people just spam AI. So, I guess it's something worth getting familiar with, but it's also, like, morally questionable. So that's why, like, sometimes I use it when I get stuck in school and I'm just like, oh, brother, am I doing something bad? What the heck? And again, it's not like I'm actually generating my answers to anything. It's just, like, trying to get me to make a connection, usually, that I can't seem to make on my own. I'm gonna die here, guys. AI, how do I win this? That's the kind of question you can't ask it. Only a human can play Brawlhalla. Because Brawlhalla is an art form. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Wait, I could win. Yeah, anyway, AI, environment, morals, ethics. It's a very complicated subject, but it can be very useful, so it's hard to just, like, dismiss it. And then cookies. Yeah, bake cookies properly. I guess those are the two morals of this story. But, you know, the cookies didn't turn out bad, and at least I have a funny, big, gross thing to take a picture of and show to all my friends. So, it's not all bad. I wouldn't do it again, though, because it's really funny the second time that you make a big, giant manure cookie. Or is it just stupid at that point? I think it's just stupid. I don't think it needs to be... It doesn't need to happen more than once. And it's edible, but that doesn't mean it's desirable. Where am I aiming, bro? Ooh, come on now. Pull up on your girl, tell her that I'm sorry. Hunnid on my wrist, jumping out the party. There's a really funny video to that song where it's like dudes in a zebra costume dancing around. You know, there's like two-person costumes. Oh my gosh, it looks hilarious, bro. You had to be there. I was not there either, actually. I just saw the video. You have to see the video. I'm not going to edit it in, though, because that is too much work. And I'm also going to get copyrighted. Come on. Ah, you rascal. Rascal's a good word. I think I'm going to use rascal. I'm also using nuts a lot lately, if you guys have heard that. Just saying, like, this is nuts. Bro, why is someone calling me on Discord again, bro? This is actually a plague on this channel. It's always the same dude, bro. I already know who it is. I'm closing Discord. Don't even worry. I'm so sorry if that blew your eardrums out. But you're going to have to deal with it. As usual. It's always the same dude, bro. It's always that one friend who always want to call you, bro. If you guys have been around long enough, you might even know who it is. Because he's in the comments sometimes. He's a freaking cheeky punk. Cheeky punk, rascal, poop, nuthead. Combine all the recent vocab words. Oh, come on. That was a crazy dodge that I just did. I don't think it was even necessary, but the fact that it turned into something is kind of beautiful. I'm feeling a sig, yeah. Alright. Nice. Good movement from me there. I just felt that was the option. Oh, ugh. Don't do it. Nice. Sarah battle. Yes, sir. This sig is beautiful, bro. You know what's funny is whenever he calls me during a video, I'll just like instantly go offline and he thinks I'm like mad at him or something. Call someone and they instantly get off Discord. He probably knows by now that I'm recording and I'm pissed at him and I yelled at him in the video as usual. Bro! Oh my gosh, this is bad. Okay, that was a little bit of extra damage back. Oh my gosh. I need to stop sliding into everything. My momentum is so off. Oh no! He only uses N-Sig and I don't know why. It's like there's so many other good SIGs on your kit. You're kind of throwing. Like he almost should have side SIG there. Oh no, I'm dead. Well played, well played, well played. Oh man, okay. This dude's pretty solid. Honestly, I got really lucky the first game. Let's see if we can really dial it in for the last one. I'm feeling some strengths. But I'm mostly feeling pretty weak. I think I can make a breakthrough here. Not sure how, but let's just focus. Anyway, what was I talking about? Cookies and AI? I don't know what else I had to say, to be honest. Those are the two main huge events that happened on my recent 48 hours. That's how you know my life is really interesting. There's definitely some YouTube related stuff I wanted to say that I was thinking about. I think I was watching my own video, or like just thinking back, because I used to I've been uploading videos like longer than I've been, I think, playing Brawlhalla. But everything old is taken down because I used to like be so insecure and like not know what I was doing. And I was like younger, so I just thought it was like unbearable to listen to. It's just crazy how far I've come. And it's like, I was just thinking, you know, if you're the same way and you're insecure, or you don't like your voice, or you don't know what to do on YouTube, honestly, like, it's great. It feels great to be able to express myself. Because, like, something I appreciate about my own channel is that I'm very unfiltered on here. Like, I just say everything that's on my head. And it's not like I'm edgy or anything crazy, but it just feels good to be able to get on here and talk and, like, not feel embarrassed or, like, I don't know. I'm not holding anything back. Like, you guys just get to have a free access to my mind, which is kind of cool. I'm very authentic on here, which I think is awesome. So I'm like, if you feel insecure or something right now, if you just try it, like, it'll get better with time, and it's worth it. It's like a self-growth journey doing YouTube, because you get to see yourself grow and become more confident, and you might even find people like how I've luckily found you guys who like you for the person you are, which is awesome. So it's all worth it. It's like a beautiful journey. I wouldn't trade it for anything. It's probably one of my favorite things I've done with the internet. Right up there with making my online friends, because those guys have been great for my life. And honestly, they're the reason I even got this far too. It's people like you guys in the comments, the viewers, and it's people like my online friends who are also sometimes viewers, but not very much. Because these people, like, obviously you guys, I meet you through doing this, which is amazing. And then my friends kind of got me used to just like talking and playing video games, you know, just speaking into a mic. Because that's what you have to do to play games with people. And they also sometimes would get me to like screen share and stuff. I've screen shared a lot of games for them. So it kind of makes me, it's like they trained me up to be a content creator in a way. And obviously you guys have too, because you've given me feedback on the videos, you told me what you like, what you don't like, and that's all like super helpful as well. And you also are the main motivators. Like, you guys give me more motivation than anyone else. And this is the kind of stuff you get to gain if you just like go on a little online adventure. So if you spend a lot of time on the internet, or you spend a lot of time watching content and you want to participate in that, like, I don't know, culture or whatever it is, industry, like, just get in there, bro. Obviously everyone says just do it, but even if you end up deleting it or something, it's such a cool experience. And once in a while, it is nice to watch your own videos. I do get a little kick out of it, because I like to see myself develop as a character. It's like a journal of my Brawlhalla thoughts. Alright, that was horrible, but it's fine. That was also horrible, but it's fine somehow. Come on. Bro, he keeps going up. Ugh. He's gonna side sig or something, right? Does that kill him? Please. Oh my gosh. That was so tense, bro. Whew. I didn't feel like I played that very well, but it was good enough to win, so I'm not gonna complain. We're getting close to 2,400, guys. We're getting up there. And that is obviously a cool milestone, but, you know, as we've discussed, it's more of a byproduct of having fun than the end goal. We're here to swing the sword. We're not here to game the elo. Obviously, that's a bonus. Oh, Starno. This is one of my old enemies, guys. This is one of my old enemies. I fought this dude for so long. I remember, I think I fought him back in like 2022 was when I first encountered this guy. And we would fight, and we fought in community tournaments. I think plural. And it was back when I mained Taros and I first hit 2,300. And I got a new monitor. I got 144 hertz. I switched to Taros. I got 2,300. And then I immediately... This guy became my arch nemesis. In like community tournaments and ranked. I haven't seen him in a while. I think he's probably washed. He also used to play Bryn, so I don't think this guy's gonna exactly be his cup of tea. But I do not underestimate him because he is a good player. He always has been. I think I've usually come out on top in tournament, but I think he had the positive ranked record. He's been really good at some points in his career, so like I said, definitely gotta give him some respect. Cool to run into an old rival. Yep, I felt that one coming. And the backstep into the backstep sig. Feeling good though, because like I said, Bryn into Ezio is kind of an insane switch. I really don't know why he did that. I mean, I've had an Ezio phase. It wasn't very long, but I do understand it. It's just like I don't expect big things from a Starno Ezio. But like I said, it's hard to know your opponent and also respect them because it's like he might be great at him. I don't know. Maybe he's just warming up, you know? Even though I don't think he's got it in him to play Ezio, I still have to consider that as a possibility because it's definitely possible. He's a good player. Oh, that could have been bad. Good thing Ezio has the worst SIGs in the game. Sometimes. You know, Beanman actually made a video about that SIG, didn't he? Ow. You guys know Beanman? He used to be one of my arch nemesis as well on this channel. Okay, that was bad. It's cool though. Also the wrong way. It's cool. N-Sig incoming maybe? Nope. Nope. Good read. Now he N-Sigs? Nope. Oh, he hit the worst SIG in the game on me. Anyway, Beanman used to like offstage gimp me on this channel. And he was the GOAT, bro. I couldn't stand him. We played a lot of games against each other. Oh, that should have been an N-Sig. It's cool, though. I missed that. It's cool, though. Come on. Hit him with something. There you go. Another N-Sig kill. All right. Got to lock in here because if he gets like 3 more hits, it's going to be really hard. All right. I think we go for... Nope. That was a bad idea. Stick to the game plan, bro. Come on, you got this. Okay, stop doing that. That is not working at all. Need more end lights, I think, in this house. No, run! Wrong way! Oh, don't kill me here. I gotta stop jumping so much. I feel the jumps piling up. That was too much dashing, though. I might be dead. Well played, bro. Well played. You know what's crazy, bro? As I said, this dude wasn't going to get me with the Ezio. I said he wasn't going to have it like that, but he did. He's probably not going to rematch. Oh, he does. He does. Okay, this is going to be the last set of the video for sure. It's getting long. We got to 2-1 this. We got to 2-1 this. I know I can take this guy, bro. My gameplay is just, like, deteriorating. This is weird. I'm, like, not losing elo, but I'm not feeling like I'm playing that well. My movement feels like too much jumping. My attacks feel a little bit random. Let's recenter. The mental's feeling good, okay? Remember, stick to the game plan. Execute the game plan. Punish and bait. Ooh, okay. I feel like I don't... Okay, why is he on Thea, actually? What are we doing? Oh, brother, this is ugly already. Oh man, I don't like this. Don't like this one bit. I like this though. Probably side sigs here or something stupid. Okay, I just gave him that. I'm alive though, because you got no strength. I can't lose to the Starno random legend rotation, bro, with default skins only. I mean, I definitely can. I already have once. You know what I mean. I like that attempt from me. That was not bad. He wants a side air here probably, right? Okay, he doesn't even need one. He actually does, though. That's just not killing. Woo! Alright, good good crap. Good crap. We're not going to swear. Okay, I'm dead. Never mind. This character has negative strength. Holy crap. That was almost game, bro. That was also almost game. And then I just still died, bro. I did 1 damage to him. Alright. I think I need to, like, observe him more closely. I just feel like I don't have a handle on what my opponents are doing. My predictions are just really off. Maybe I just need to predict less, though. You know? That was good. Nice. Nice. Nice! Got a fantastic bounce there. Dodge in for no reason. Alright, perfect. Ensig the air. We're playing really awkward, but it's working in my favor, so... Not gonna complain. Dead, maybe? Almost? Nice, well played. Kind of half expecting a random D-Sig here. Nice. Finally, I'm hitting some end lights, bro. I need to be hitting those. Just such a great punish. Dead. Let's go, dude. That was clean. That was good. We're gonna get that 2-1, guys. We're gonna get that 2-1. Ow. Boom. Boom. Spam the ground a little bit. Die here. Alright, die again. He's not confirming any kills, and I don't think it's his fault. I think it's this character's fault. He keeps going up, bro. I need to, like, fully commit to going up. Not like that, though. Like, off of a read. Alright, let's do this. Also, I'm playing without headphones on right now, and I think it's making me play a little bit worse, but it's also interesting. It feels like, it's almost feeling like the game is in slow motion for some reason. I think it's because I'm not distracted by sounds. So the game feels really slow, but I also feel like I'm not as observant. I'm not as tuned into what my opponent is doing. So it's like a trade-off. I'm looking at what they're doing, but I'm not hearing it, so it's making me feel a little more disconnected. Well, you know what they say. Don't they say if your one sense is gone, then it makes your other one sharper? Or vice versa or something like that? Like if you're blind, everything else is going to be strong, and if you're deaf, everything else is going to be stronger. I don't know if that's how that works, but I know that... Well, fictional blind characters always got like crazy, like X-ray, hypersonic... Not sonic. What would it be called? I don't know, whatever the bats do. Or the echolocation. They got like that, basically. So, yeah. Maybe I'm like giving myself the deaf version of that. I got like X-ray vision. 2, 1, brawl. Alright, he's on another random character. I think I can take him again. He's still on boots, and honestly the boots were not scaring me. But it's more because they were Thea boots. Tezca's actually able to kill people easily, so. Too many end lights for sure. Bad Sair, for sure. Good Sair. Too high. Okay, he's actually hitting nairs now. This is scary. Alright, good jumps. Where do I read? I think I go for nair. Maybe Sair? What are we doing? I gotta stop just like letting him Sair me, bro. It's actually bad. Oh my gosh. I was actually 99% sure that was going to hit me. I like Sarah. That feels good. This feels horrible. I don't like this situation. Nice. Good Nair. See, I told you Nair's going to work. I didn't know when, but... See, Endlight's actually going to kill me now because he's Tezca. He's got like 9 strength, bro. Wow, that was really well played. Weapon throw, pick up, ground pound. Alright, let's get rid of this stock. I was hoping I could draw him into the air. That was horrible. Don't do that again. Gotta get him off of me. These options are horrible. But I don't know what else to do. Something dangerous about being in kill percent is like... Or having the opponent in kill percent is you start fishing for kill options really easily. Okay, that works. Eventually I got it, but... You can't zero in on that. Like, you have to be okay with hitting other moves. So the thing I don't get about this guy right now is I don't get when he's going to land. That's the main thing. That should have worked for me. Come on now. I think I'm protecting myself with Endlight pretty well here. But see, it's like every time I want to nair him, he comes down. There we go. That's bad, though. Every time I stare him, he hits me. And, like, what was that? This is bad. Nice. This is good. Dude, every time. What is up with that? It's like he just stares after me and he gets it every time. Nice. Finally, I hit a Sair. I swear that's what I've been needing this whole time. Because I always want to nair, but he goes under it. And then I always want to Endlight, but he goes over it. I need to be Sairing more. Okay, that was bad. I'm dead. Wow, well played. I didn't know you could get that off as a side light. That hurts. Alright, it all comes down to this, guys. Last stock of the video. Let's make it count. Please. Here it comes, floating in. Can't Sair him. That's not going to work. It's like, I don't know. It does and it doesn't. He's just so 50-50 on everything. It's like he switches every single... It's like a coin flip. I don't know how to do it. His gauntlets are nice, bro. I'll say it. Oh my gosh, dude. This is so frustrating. Come on! Calm down. What are we aiming at? Genuinely. Reading like 25 steps ahead for what? Don't get hit by these anymore, bro. Please. These Sairs are actually drilling me, bro. They're drilling my HP. Oh. Oh. No. No, 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 no. I'm dead. Oh my gosh, that makes me so mad! Calm down. Just calm. It's okay. Just calm down. Guys, I just couldn't. I just couldn't. Honestly, I don't know what to do there. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I put the headphones back on for the next video. Because, like, again, I was winning. I've won overall, but, like, that was just some... Like, again, I think I won more than I lost. So I definitely went up in elo, but that was so frustrating. I felt so, like, disconnected. That's really the word I would use. How do we figure this out for the next video? Honestly, I don't think there's anything to add. I think I just got to recenter on my values. All the lessons that I said at the start of the video. Just got to recenter. Recalibrate. Maybe we add something new in there. I don't know. But I think it's the same concepts apply. Just got to keep letting them absorb. I don't think we made a new lesson off this video. We just got to reinforce. Reinforce. Reinforce.